a dreamer. Fly all over the world. Open yourself so the world can see. You're a beautiful pearl. Live your day like you mean it. And don't forget who you are. You're free to go anywhere. There's no distance too far. And I just can't get enough of your energy. I just can't get enough. You're the spark shining in the dark. Oh, 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 oh. Love.
Welcome to It Is What It Is with Cindy Seville. I am so excited you're here today. It Is What It Is a show about real people, real stories, real adversity, and it's completely inspirational. So wait till you meet the guests we have today. I'll introduce them right after we go through mitzvah time. So mitzvah time, what is mitzvah time? A mitzvah is a good deed. I'm sure many of you already know this, and I'm teaching you some Hebrew, actually. Mitzvah is a Hebrew word for good deed. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my daughter's mitzvah that she just shared with me. She was at college, and it was very, very cold, and it was probably in the winter, and she was in a store. She came out of the store, and she saw somebody across the way in another store laying out on the floor, on the ground, sleeping. And she felt terrible for this woman. And so she went over there. She drove over there. She got out of her car, and she's 19. She got out of her car. She knelt down to be close to the woman, so she was eye to eye. And the woman woke up. She didn't have any cash on her, but she gave her a Dunkin' Donuts gift card that she hadn't used yet. It was about $20 on that gift card. And she said, it's cold out here. I don't have any money. I don't have any cash, but I have this. Maybe you can get yourself a hot cup of coffee. And the woman was so grateful, and she got up. She went right to Dunkin' Donuts, and she got herself something to drink. And my daughter she never told me about this. And I said, what mitzvot have you done? And she started listing them off. And this was one of them. I was very, very, very touched. I mean, as a mom especially, but I was very touched. I had tears in my eyes. So kudos to you, Julia. You did a great job. It was a beautiful mitzvah. All of you, any mitzvot that you do, share them with me because I wanted to share them on the show. Now, giveaways. We have giveaways every week. And this week, we're going to give away my diversity book. This is all about the beauties of diversity. And it's called I Am. 27 children helped illustrate my book. And you'll see tons of different drawings, different kids, different ages, different colors, different backgrounds, different areas, and just talks about the beauty of diversity. So remember, comment, like, and share, and that's how you'll get a chance to win. The more times you comment, like, and share, the more chances you have of winning. Now, when we come back from this commercial break, you're going to meet Carmen and Lupita, and they are conjoined twins. They're beautiful conjoined twins, and talk about sassy and spunky and feisty and fun and beautiful and talented. I can't wait till you meet them. So don't go far. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Silvermine at Home, a Connecticut-based non-medical home care agency servicing Connecticut and parts of New York. Silvermine caters to their clients' needs while offering peace of mind to their families so their loved one can age in place and live their best life possible. Call today to see how they can make a difference in you or your loved one's life. Our family caring for yours. Visit silvermineathome.com or call 203-228-5007.
Welcome back to It Is What It Is with Cindy Seville. I have Carmen and Lupita Andrade, and I'm going to welcome you right now. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
I am so excited you are here today. I know that
Thank you.
it was quite a drive,
A little bit.
but you made it. You made it in one piece.
Absolutely.
Awesome, awesome. And I also learned that it was your birthday over the weekend. Was it over the weekend?
Yes.
Sunday?
Yes.
Woo! And you turned how old?
22.
Woo! Well, I have something for you. You didn't know this. I hid this under the table. I have one, hold on, and I have two beautiful bouquets.
Thank you very
of
much.
flowers for both of
Thank
you.
you.
You're welcome.
I'm going to put them right.
That's from
next to it.
myself, my daughter, and Bobby, the producer of the
you.
show. And wanted to celebrate and honor your birthday.
Thank you.
Because like I told you when we spoke, it's a birthday month.
That's true. That is very true.
So we got to keep celebrating. And I also brought you a copy of each of my books that I wrote. So I'm going to have to sign it for you after the show.
absolutely.
But these are for you to read, okay?
Yeah, thank
Two
you.
are children's books, but you know they have beautiful messages.
I mean, we
And-
babysit from time to time, so it's okay.
All right, so you can use it. Yeah, you can bring these. That's awesome. And this one's got a lot of bad words in it.
Okay.
Do you like bad words?
My mom's going to watch this, so I'm going to say no.
Okay. Right, that's right, Mom. So, well, welcome again.
Thank you.
Let's go back in time. Let's go back in time. Where did you grow up? Where were you born?
We were born in Veracruz, Mexico.
Veracruz. Wow, pretty over there.
I don't know.
Have you ever been back?
Not since 2002.
Okay, so 2002, you moved to the States. And now you have siblings, right?
We have an
one
older
sibling.
sister.
Okay. And obviously your parents. And so what made them decide to come to the States?
Us, honestly. We were very ill at the time. In 2001, we were only just like a year old. She had a lot of respiratory issues. I had a lot of digestive issues. Digestive issues.
Right.
And my mom was also trying to figure out a way if it was healthier to just separate us. And we wouldn't have that many issues, but over time and tests and all that kind of thing, they figured out we can't because we share a lot of internal organs, part of the spinal cords, and things like that.
Right.
And so we just decided to stay here for the sake of like medical attention, and my mom thought we'd have a better shot of having like a life and a career here.
Yeah, better quality life. Listen, my mother came from Argentina for many, the same reasons,
Yeah.
really. Better opportunity here.
Absolutely.
She came when she was a little older, 15, but when you came to the States, where did you first move to?
New Milford.
Oh, so you came, what brought you to New Milford?
Healing the Children Northeast was the organization that brought us here, and their like main office was in New Milford, so just stayed there.
Oh, wow. That's awesome. I wonder how your parents found the organization.
It was, I know she told me, it was like, it's a little blurry of how she told me. So my mom got in contact with a friend of hers that was her cousin or sister or something like that,
Right.
lived in New Milford, and she was also part of the organization, was brought here because she had polio from Mexico.
Okay.
And my mom was like calling in the middle of the night of like the director of the organization like nonstop, and
Right.
she didn't take no for an answer. And after
Good.
a couple months, we ended up here, and we went to I think it was some place in New York City. I don't remember exactly what hospital. They were trying to do
Right.
the tests and everything, and helped
Right.
her out with her respiratory issues.
Because when I got on the plane, I had like 101 fever
Oh, my goodness.
when we were coming here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And how old were you when you came? You were just
We were
a year?
1 year old originally. We went back after like about 4 months because they thought we were healthy at a point that we could just stay down there.
Right.
Got deteriorating pretty quickly again,
Wow.
and then we moved here in September of 2002.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you grew up in the States. This
Yep.
is really all you know.
Yep, absolutely.
Do you have other family here?
We do. We have family in Maryland and partially in California, I think.
Okay.
And our cousin lives with us. My mom adopted her.
Oh, okay. So I've seen pictures, and that's who that is.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
and then I saw pictures of her because she looks like a sister.
Yeah, she is pretty much.
Right.
She is. We consider more her of like a sister than a cousin. So.
Yeah, I mean, she looks very similar
Yeah.
to all of you. Like, she looks like she blends right in the family, obviously.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Now, you were mentioning how you share internal body organs. So, what internal organs do you share? And what is, like, what belongs to you, Carmen? What belongs to you, Lupita?
So we have our own separate lungs, separate hearts. We used to share a pericardium, which is the sac which holds and protects the heart.
Oh, wow.
I think we used to share that, but I don't know how it separated over time.
Right.
Weird fact is that my heart is more on my right side. My right side than my left, and it's flipped as well.
Oh, wow.
We share a circulatory system, endocrine system. We share. I don't know what these mean.
You know what I was going to say? It's funny you said that. You're hysterical. You're hysterical. I'm thinking to myself, you're 22. How do you know all this? Like, you shouldn't have to know all this stuff. An endocrine system. I mean, older people should know about this, not you.
We also took a medical terminology class, so I think that's what.
Oh, she's
stuck in her head.
practicing.
No, it's stuck in my head because, we share part like the skin, a lot of nerves endings. We share a bladder. We share a reproductive system, but I also technically have my own reproductive system, but it's detached and doesn't work.
Okay.
And we also
So you can't get pregnant?
No.
Okay.
Which is fine. Love kids, just don't want any.
Don't want, exactly. You could babysit them.
Well, we do. We luckily have a lot of friends with kids, and we get to be like aunts to them, kind of thing. So
That's awesome.
Yeah.
we have two separate stomachs. We have that connects into one large intestine.
So let me ask you, and I want you to keep telling me all this, but so you get full, like you feel a different full sensation.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, you could eat different foods and it again, separate stomachs, but okay. Okay. Interesting.
We share a liver. We have one kidney each. I think one gallbladder. I don't think we have an appendix anymore. And I think that's pretty much it.
And our legs are our own.
Yeah, I control the right leg and she controls the left leg.
Okay. How was it, well, and you both have 2 arms.
Yeah.
And 2 hands. Okay. So how was it learning how to walk? Because right, I mean, it's hard enough for anyone to learn how to walk.
My mom brought us to physical therapy at 5 months old to try to get like our legs like strong enough
Smart.
to be able to crawl, move around a little bit.
Yeah.
At 5 is
A week before we turned 5, we took our first steps.
at like middle school age, we had a really weird time walking because it was like the growth spurts and the growing pains, so we always fell a lot. And we finally got the hang of it once we were 15?
Yeah, something like that.
15 or 16. We finally got the hang of it. She is about 1.5 inches to 2 inches shorter than me, so we do walk with a more of a wobble than anything.
That's what I was wondering. Like, because you have one leg and you have one leg, did they grow the same length? That was what my first thought.
Because of her scoliosis, she's about 2 inches shorter than me.
Okay.
Shorter than me, excuse me.
Yep. That's all right. I do it all the time.
But no, at this point it's just instinct. It's like if we have to get up, we just get up. It's not like I have to let her know I want to get up kind of thing. So yeah, I don't know how to explain it, but it's just more of an instinct.
Well, it's like synchronicity. You kind of synchronize everything. You know, you know each other better than anybody knows anybody, or you know that anybody will know you. And you've learned to adapt to your situation. Yeah,
absolutely.
Which is amazing.
Thank you.
And again, you drove here. Which now, what kind of car do you drive?
I drive a Ford F-150, but just a bench seat.
I love it. And how tall are you?
I'm only 4'8", so I have to just have a booster seat. But other than that, I don't have any other accommodations. They were when I was getting like my license and talking to the state of Connecticut about everything. They were suggesting that I do get certain modifications in place in certain vehicles, but because my dad taught me how to drive and everything, I just got used to what I
And you started
know.
young driving, right?
About 15 and a half, 16.
Okay.
But it was mostly just like the really like driveways of like the houses we were working at and stuff like that.
Right. That's great. Now, Lupita, do you want your license or
No.
no? No, you don't want to drive?
No.
Why not?
I don't wear my glasses. I didn't even wear glasses, and I don't know where my glasses.
You don't want to?
And I don't want to find my glasses.
I don't blame you. You know what, though? It's nice being a passenger. I've been driving all the time. I wouldn't mind somebody driving me around. It's like being chauffeured everywhere.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's not a bad thing.
No.
Have you ever met any other conjoined twins?
When we went to the Tyra Banks show in 2006, 7, question mark. We met the Canadian conjoined twins that were connected by the head, and then former conjoined twins that were separated at like 2 or 3 years old. And then there's some in the Bronx that we met a couple years ago.
Right.
They're only children, but
young.
they're really sweet kids.
Yeah.
They're funny.
Are you in touch with, is there some sort of support group for, conjoined twins? Or
Mostly
parents
just for parents and
Okay.
like family members of conjoined twins. I joined that Facebook group, but it's a little rough sometimes.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we don't stay too tuned into it. We also do know a pair of conjoined twins from Argentina that we keep in touch with every year or so.
Nice.
2 guys that are like 23 that are from Ecuador. They're very similar to us in like body structure,
Right.
but they just don't walk. They move around in like a skateboard.
Okay.
Which
Oh,
is pretty
wow.
cool.
There's some in Mexico, like 4 pairs in Mexico. There's a pair in El Salvador.
That we met once, but over the phone only,
Right.
and that's
Pretty much it that we know.
That's why, I was doing a little research on conjoined twins, and, it said that there's, I think, 1 in every 50, and I could be wrong, 1 in every 50 to 60,000 births, and not everybody survives.
Nope.
So, you guys are a miracle. You're a walking miracle.
It took a lot of work from like the community and just doctors and stuff, but yeah, it
Yeah.
was.
We weren't supposed to survive 3 days, so yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. That's incredible. And look at here you are, 22 and thriving. How did you celebrate your birthday?
My mom invited a bunch of people over, and we just had like a cookout.
And Nerf gun fight.
And a what?
Nerf gun
A
fight.
Nerf gun fight.
Yeah.
I love it. Who won?
I don't know. I got hit too many times, so I left.
Did you leave too, or were you?
No, I stayed behind.
Oh, okay. I love your sense of humor, and I love that you can handle mine. Growing up, here in Connecticut, or anywhere for that matter, did you? Obviously, you knew that things were a little different, and when you're little, you don't realize. You just, it's who you are, and you adapt, you learn to adapt, and to your scenario, your situation. Did other kids give you a hard time, or were people really accepting?
There were obviously kids that were little
Bullies,
boogers. Yeah.
boogers. I love that.
But because my mom taught us always to like be independent, to be like stand up for ourselves. We knew how to like handle that kind of thing. But for the most part, they were always accepting. A lot of the teachers before we enter each school system or each school, I guess from elementary to middle school, they made us do like a PowerPoint to show them like who we are, kind of thing. And they kind of threatened the kids, if you bully them,
They will bully you back.
yeah.
And wait a minute, they have 4 arms, so you better watch it, right?
No, we won't like use physical violence, but I
I don't believe in violence, so yeah.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
But no, but they're like, yeah, you insult them, they'll do it right back. I don't care.
You stand up for yourselves, as
Exactly.
you should.
So, and also when we moved school systems into high school, we moved completely different regions, from New Milford to Region 14.
Okay.
We had to do some kind of like also a different PowerPoint, just saying like who we are, why we want to come to the school, kind of thing.
Right.
And they were pretty accepting. They were. Luckily, we also went in with 3 or 4 of our friends, so they were
Nice.
Like since we were like 5 years old.
Oh,
of thing,
nice.
so
Are they
we
still
stuck
friends
around.
of yours?
Yeah.
Oh, how nice is that?
Yeah.
So they protected you too.
Sure, we'll go with that.
Or we protect them.
You protect them?
But like, other than that, yeah.
I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Well, we're going to take a break. So we're going to take a commercial break. Don't go anywhere. More from these beautiful conjoined twins, Carmen and Lupita.
Do you or a loved one need the care of a nursing home? A vibrant community to call home where there are healthcare professionals available 24/7? Candlewood Valley Health and Rehabilitation, located in New Milford, Connecticut, has been offering award-winning care for over 40 years. Whether you are rehabilitating from a cardiac procedure or hip replacement, or seeking a place for your loved one to live where he or she can receive top-notch health care, our team is at the ready. We also accept veteran benefits and offer a special secure memory care unit for residents with Alzheimer's or cognitive-related conditions. Call us at 860-355-0971. Candlewood Valley Health and Rehabilitation, a place to heal and thrive.
Welcome to Sunday Dinner with Chef Clemente. This is an all-new show about family cooking, Sunday dinner, things we did as a child, bringing back some memories and some traditions. This is how this dish was born. I'm going to show you that in just a couple of minutes. So, the trick with the meatballs, too, when you fry them, you don't want to overcrowd the pan too much. Just drizzle, not too much of olive oil, right on top of that fish. So, a little flour. A little egg, cella luna, met somebody, everybody drinks some wine. Going. Pass them around, everybody eat a little bit. Come on, you gotta dance. Oh my! Get together, go visit your mother, your sister, your cousin. Bring some pastry, some food, get together, eat, drink, be happy. Who wants some linguine, clams, and pastry?
TLC Senior Living Services. TLC's compassionate senior living specialists will assist you and your loved ones as you navigate these next steps in senior living. With years of experience in this industry, they know what to look for, and they know the questions to ask. TLC Senior Living Services will help find the most suitable living situation, will help find additional financial resources, and assist with the entire process. Cindy Seville, owner and founder, treats her clients with TLC. Yes, tender love and care. After working for various assisted living communities, Cindy decided to offer her wealth of knowledge to all seniors and their families. Cindy takes her time with you. She listens to you. She helps take the confusion out of your search and treats each and every client like family. Make TLC Senior Living Services your first call. Find out more at tlcseniorlivingservices.com.
Welcome back to It Is What It Is with Cindy Seville, Carmen, and Lupita Andrade. Welcome again. I have more questions for you ladies. You ready?
Yes.
All right. So, who has a boyfriend?
I do.
Okay. How long have you been with your boyfriend?
Almost 2 years. 2 years in October.
Is this your first boyfriend?
Sure, let's go with that.
You have to say that, right? The first one, the only one.
Sure.
That's right. That's right.
As far as the internet knows, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. What about you, Lupita?
No.
No. Any interest?
No.
No. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. So, how did you meet your boyfriend?
We met off of Hinge. Yeah. That's it.
I know I've never heard of Hinge. Is that
it's
good for people like my age?
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's a dating app. It's more, how do I put this? It's a little tamer than like Tinder and Bumble, if that makes any sense.
Yes.
You actually have to like go into like a conversation prompt and everything like that. So it was more like weeding out people that have wrong intentions, if that makes any sense.
Exactly.
I did talk to him like 2 months before we actually like met in person. He lives in upstate New York.
Okay.
So
how far is that? What's the
45
drive?
minutes.
Oh, 45 minutes. That's it. Okay, so that's not far.
Yep.
That's not far. And how did he take when, I mean, you were probably very open about it.
Oh, yeah, no.
Very upfront about it. Yeah. And
Absolutely.
I think it's fabulous. You know, it shows that there's a lot more to a person, you know, than looks. I mean, gosh, you know, I mean, right here, your personality alone, the two of you had me cracking up on the phone.
Oh, I'm
Your
sorry.
videos have me cracking up.
Oh, okay, that was intentional.
I love it. I love it. So let me ask you, dating. So when you go on a date, Carmen, Lupita, what do you do?
I eavesdrop,
Yeah.
and I'm on my phone, or I make fun of them,
Yeah.
or I eat. I make him pay for stuff
Oh, perfect.
because I
You
don't want
should,
to.
right?
I don't want to.
Yeah.
But no, it's more like a hanging out as friends type of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Now, listen, I saw a picture of you kissing your boyfriend. So what do you do, Lupita, when she's making out with her boyfriend?
I nick him in the ear.
Yeah.
That's not a joke.
You're hysterical. Oh, can you guys be my sisters? Or my daughters. You could be my daughters. Your mom won't mind sharing?
No.
I buy nice presents too.
Yay.
So what do you do when, you know, you need a little space from each other? Because I know, listen, if I argue with someone, even my daughter, my son, you know, it's like I need my own space. So what do you do?
Well, we don't really talk that much, if that makes any sense, throughout the day. So if like we need to say something, we'll say something. We don't really argue either because like this is the only life we've ever really known.
Yeah.
When we were little, yeah.
Oh, did you?
My mom has pictures of us like having scratches on our nose and stuff like that. She would steal my bottle. That was not cool. But we stopped fighting when we were like 7 or 8, and
We teamed up against our sister, our older sister.
Did you?
yeah,
Did you?
I thought it would be a lot more,
productive.
yeah.
I think so. 2 against 1.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. So what happens, I mean, I have a lot of questions because this is new to me also. You know, what happens when one of you is tired and the other one isn't? What do you do?
I mean, we usually have a long day, so we're also very, very tired every day. I don't know. We just we have a very like mundane routine, so we just
Yeah.
we have to like if she wants to take a rest, we'll sit down for a bit. But
Yeah.
it's not like we're just like fighting to like stand up or sit down kind of thing.
Right, right. Now, who picks the outfit? First of all, who makes your clothing?
A seamstress that lives in our town. Her name is well, I call her Doña Anit. She has known us since we were about 4 years old, and has done it since we were about 5.
Oh, nice.
She used to be our neighbor for a little bit in a condominium we used to live in, and she's very kind. She's helped us out with dresses, with the shirts, and everything like that.
Prom dresses, stuff like that.
Oh, how nice. Nice. And then who chooses the outfits every
Lupita
day?
does.
I do.
Oh, so Lupita, you got that sass and style.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen those outfits. They're beautiful.
I try. She doesn't.
I don't.
So, you know, you guys work together beautifully because you drive, you pick out all the clothes, right? What else do you each do? What
Well,
jobs do you take on?
She doesn't talk very much unless it's for.
Like interviews and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or I don't talk to like a lot of new people in general. So yeah. I
You're
let
the
her
shyer
talk.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was a mute for 8 years in school.
wow.
It was selectively mute.
Okay, I was going to
My
ask.
mom said if I had nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. So I didn't for 8 years.
I love that,
And then in
Lupita.
high school, I was like, eh. So I just made fun of people. in high school.
I love it. I love it. Carmen's shaking her head. But she's saying the truth.
Yeah, she is,
Yeah.
honestly. It took a lot. Took a whole other school system to actually have her open up a little bit. It took
Right.
up until recently when she started her TikTok account. She actually did start talking a lot more. So this is new territory for all of us. Yeah.
Yeah, social media. You know, social media, we'll talk about that also. There's a lot of pros, a lot of cons.
Yeah.
You know, with social media. But, I mean, listen, it's, I mean, the way we met, which is really cool, is through Alex. I have to give Alex a shout out. Alex, you did an awesome job, first of all, on their tattoos, because I saw their tattoos and my tattoo, and does a beautiful ink therapy.
Ink therapy in Southbury.
Yeah, ink therapy. I know by Alex, so he's an amazing guy, does beautiful work, and that's how we met, through him. How many tattoos do you each have?
I have 5.
I have 1. Because we all got matching tattoos, so.
Nice. What was the matching tattoo?
So we both have a violet and a rose. So the rose is for either one of us. That's our birth flower month.
Oh, nice.
Question mark?
I don't know how to say it. Sorry. And then the violet is our older sister, Abby.
Oh, very nice. Beautiful. And then what are the other tattoos you have, Carmen?
I have a.
Carmen, you're a little badass over there.
I want more, but I can't do from like the neck up or like the shoulder up because of the whole vet tech thing that we want to do, and I want to keep a little bit of professionalism.
Of course.
So I have a bull head on my back of my shoulder. I have a double-headed snake on my.
Ooh, a double-headed
left head.
snake. What is that?
Literally this one.
Oh, I love it. I
with
love
like cherry
it.
blossoms on it.
Oh, I love with the blossoms. Beautiful.
My first one was the map of Mexico on my leg.
Oh, wow.
It was just line work. I have I have the matching tattoos with her on my like this right here, and then here I have a cock with a Glock.
Oh.
So yeah.
Oh, that's the one that Alex showed me.
Yep.
That's a cock with a Glock.
Yep.
I'm telling you, your personalities, your senses of humor, hysterical. Now, what does that signify? A cock with a Glock.
I really just wanted it.
What made you want it?
The pun.
I love it. I might have to get that one too. Can I
Right?
get that one too?
Yeah, go for it. Honestly,
a cock with a Glock.
I only came there in there with like a small little outline that I showed him with like a reference photo.
Yeah.
And she just starts talking. She goes, "You know what you should do? Make the boots red with a yellow star in the middle."
Like, so he did so much detail in the boots and the hat and the little gun, and then, like, the cock is, like, just a little sketch, like a stick figure.
A bird we're talking about.
Little chick. It's pretty much like a little chick.
Yeah. I love it. I love it. I think that's hilarious. He did show me that one, and oh my God. You know what it was? I think he has it hanging up in his. That's
the stencil, yeah.
That's how this all came to be, because I saw it hang up, like, that's adorable, and the sketch, and then he told me the story, and then he told me about you two and all that, and I'm like, oh my God, this is great.
Yeah.
That's great. Are you going to get more tattoos?
If I have the money, yeah. So
Yeah, they're not cheap.
So maybe in like a year or two, I probably will.
Yeah. What about you, Lupita?
I'm just gonna get my dog paw print, and that's about it.
Oh, that's nice. Now you have pets. You have a dog. What else do you have?
We own 2 goats.
Oh, wow.
We have chickens and ducks. That's about it.
Oh my goodness.
And praying mantis eggs. They
Praying
need to
mantis egg.
hatch.
Oh wow. How many eggs?
I don't know.
Just one.
Oh, just
But they usually hatch like a couple hundred or a couple dozen. Yeah.
really?
But we're just raising it to like put it in our garden because my dad likes to grow produce and stuff.
Oh, smart.
For
So
us.
it kills all the other bugs and stuff. Yeah. I saw a video of a praying mantis eating a bee.
I saw one eat a bird.
A bird?
It's gross.
Ew, that is gross. They're big.
Yeah.
They're big. They stick around too? They stay in the garden?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. If not, they'll be around the neighborhood.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Breeding. You'll have more coming.
Right?
So what are some of your favorite foods to eat? And you share, do you have different, you must have different likes. Different taste
I like
buds?
a lot of different food. My all-time favorite will be pozole, which is like a Mexican stew with I don't know how to say it in English. Is it hominy corn?
I don't know, man.
I think I know what you're talking
It's
about.
like those big corn kernels.
Yeah, those are good.
yeah.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
My mom
then.
makes it every like special occasion type of thing.
I'm coming over.
Okay, sounds good.
I like pizza.
I like pizza too.
What kind of pizza?
I like chicken bacon ranch pizza.
I never had that.
Yeah.
Wow, that sounds good. I just had Brussels sprout pizza. You like Brussels sprouts?
No.
I like asparagus. I just don't like Brussels sprouts very much.
Yeah, and
I
asparagus
like
on
cauliflower.
pizza.
I don't like spruce.
I didn't like it at your age either. What else? What other kinds of things do you like?
We've been liking a lot of Korean barbecue lately.
Ooh.
I like Japanese food. That's good.
Yeah. Do you do sushi?
No. I
No.
don't like the texture. I have a texture issue.
Yeah. Yeah. It took me time to get over the same thing, the texture, eating like raw flesh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she has like we don't know exactly what neurodivergency she has exactly because she keeps dipping out of our appointments. But she has like texture issues. She doesn't like certain soft foods or mushy foods and things like that. So
Right.
I don't like bananas.
You don't like what?
Bananas.
Banana. Oh, okay. Because they're mushy.
Yeah.
What about they're frozen? They're good frozen.
with the chocolate on top.
Oh yeah, I like those.
Okay, good. So you like the flavor, but you just don't like the texture.
Yeah.
I got it. Listen, I'm that way with some beans. I'm not really crazy about beans. My mother, you know, being Argentinian, she loves what's that bean? It's oh my goodness. It's like this brown mushy bean. Lentils.
Oh, yeah.
And you could tell I don't really know them because I don't really like them. So she would try to lure me over and say, oh, I made dinner. And I said, what'd you make? She goes, lentils.
I always walk away. I'm like, I'll just starve to death. That's fine.
I'm like, if you want to make me get out of my house, get dressed first, get out of my house and come to your house when she was living more local, then it better be something better than lentils. I'm sorry. Like maybe steak, you know?
Lentils with like what's it called? Plantains and boiled eggs are pretty good. My mom used to make it a lot when we were sick.
Yeah. Well, you know, my sister-in-law is Mexican, born
nice.
and raised in Mexico City. And her family used to own a kosher, we're Jewish, she's Jewish also, a kosher chocolate factory in Mexico City,
that's
which
cool.
is so different.
Oh.
Right?
Interesting.
I know. Like a kosher, who owns a kosher chocolate factory? But they did.
I mean, there's a market for everything, so that's understandable.
Exactly. But she makes the best salsa. I bet your mom does too.
Yeah.
Like
absolutely.
real, like the real Mexican. It's not like going to the store or
No,
going
she
to.
uses the mortal and pestle as
Yes.
well and everything. So
Yeah, that's what my
Oh, that's
sister-in-law
what
does.
it's called in English. I did not know.
You learned something new today, besides the endocrine system.
I still don't know what that is.
I get a little confused too, so don't tell anyone. Do you ever wish that you could be separated?
at this point,
No.
Right. So you have accepted that this is the way it is.
we've accepted it a long time ago.
Good.
It's not like we've always like been like wanting to be separate people. It's more of like when we were growing up, we got sick a lot.
Yeah.
So it's more of a if we were just our own people, maybe we just wouldn't have these problems kind of thing.
Yeah.
But at the same time, gotta roll with what life gives you.
Yeah.
So
Best advice ever. Really.
happens.
Best advice ever, you know? All right, we're going to take another break.
Okay.
So we're going to come right back after this commercial break. Don't go anywhere. More from Carmen and Lupita.
Silvermine at Home, a Connecticut-based non-medical home care agency servicing Connecticut and parts of New York. Silvermine caters to their clients' needs while offering peace of mind to their families so their loved one can age in place and live their best life possible. Call today to see how they can make a difference in you or your loved one's life. Our family caring for yours. Visit silvermineathome.com or call 203-228-5007. Do you or a loved one need the care of a nursing home? A vibrant community to call home with our healthcare professionals available 24/7? Candlewood Valley Health and Rehabilitation, located in New Milford, Connecticut, has been offering award-winning care for over 40 years. Whether you are rehabilitating from a cardiac procedure or hip replacement, or seeking a place for your loved one to live where he or she can receive top-notch health care, our team is at the ready. We also accept veteran benefits and offer a special secure memory care unit for residents with Alzheimer's or cognitive-related conditions. Call us at 860-355-0971. Candlewood Valley Health and Rehabilitation, a place to heal and thrive.
The Suki and Scott Show.
This is one of the funnest shows I've ever done.
Lady, when you're with me, I'm smiling.
It's musical, it's magical.
This is a sexy show.
Someone's getting some action.
Now, these larger-than-life personalities are on an exciting new journey. The Suki and Scott Show is your one-stop destination for humor,
You like De Niro and Cape Fear. Counselor!
entertainment,
Jesse's girl.
Wonderful.
Can you paint with all the colors of the wind?
and optimism.
You guys have such amazing energy.
Let's laugh together.
I love it.
The Suki and Scott Show.
Welcome back to It Is What It Is with Cindy, Carmen, and Lupita. Welcome back, girls.
Hey.
That's Lupita.
Wait a minute, is that Carmen?
Who am I?
No, I saw a video of the two of you where I think it was with the gentleman, Anthony Padilla. Is that his name? Okay. And I think he asked, do you feel pain? And then what did you do? What was it?
I hit her face.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I did that.
You're like,
I did
nope,
that.
I don't feel it.
Yeah, I did not feel it.
That was funny. That was actually really, don't hit her though. That was that was really, I don't want to get in the middle of this, you know.
Okay, good. 'Cause I was going to do it.
Right?
Yeah, no, we share like nerve endings, like, but once we reach like the middle and like go outwards more towards our own sides, we don't really feel anything.
Right.
So
Right.
my side is my side, her side is her side.
I love it. I love it. I love it. So you two are celebrities. How does it feel to be celebrities? Like it's like a new word to you? Is it new, like as being a celebrity?
Yeah.
So how does it feel?
It feels awkward sometimes,
Yeah.
but it's fun.
It can be an invasion of your privacy, I would think, a little bit, right?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, that's kind of just the cost at this point of
Yeah.
being known on the internet and in media, I guess. That doesn't mean that people don't have the right to privacy and boundaries and things like that, but
Right.
yeah, it's a new concept for us because we've always been kind of well known, but
Yeah.
only within our like small community type of thing.
Of course.
But she famous.
I'm famous. Apparently.
Well, you have over 3 million followers, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, on TikTok?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have a TikTok also, Carmen?
We kind of have a joint account. I don't know why she put my name on there anyway, but like,
Well, that was a nice thing of her to do, right?
Well, the rest of our social media has both of our names on it, so I was like, why the hell not?
Right.
so
And it has both of you on there, right?
from time to time.
Yeah.
If she wants me to do her skits with her, I'll do it.
When did you get on TikTok? How long ago?
I had an account before last year, late 2020? Question mark. And then I deleted that one because I was like, I didn't really like the content on it, so I was like,
Right.
I'll start anew. And then I
Right.
started anew, like, almost a year ago.
Wow. Over 3 million followers. How did you get can you help me get followers like that?
You gotta make fun of your sister's boyfriend.
Okay. That's what
So-
works.
Yeah, that's what I did.
That's the secret. My sister's married though. Damn.
Oh well. Make fun of her husband.
Okay. I could do that. But wow, so you are both TikTok famous, Instagram famous. You have tons and tons of followers on Instagram. Are you on any other social media platform?
Just YouTube at this point.
Yeah.
We're trying to get back into more YouTube video making content.
Right.
But because of school and life and everything, we've slacked.
Right. Well, listen, what's more important truly is school and work.
Financial security.
Exactly. Being responsible, paying your bills, right?
Absolutely.
Yes. Educating yourselves. Yes. So what about work? Tell me what you do for work.
So we work part-time on the weekends with our father doing landscaping. We work 1 day a week with my mom cleaning an office. She does housekeeping and office cleaning, things like that.
Nice.
We farm sit for our godmother who has a goat farm.
Oh,
That's where we
nice.
keep our goats as
Yeah.
well. And we just
She live nearby?
She lives near Torrington.
Oh, wow.
So it's
you're-
like-
You're used to driving.
Yeah.
Okay.
So like 45 minutes away from us.
Wow.
She lets us do like vaccines, lets us like
Wow.
insert like pills or like milk her goats from time to time if she goes out of town.
Yeah.
Bottle feed. But yeah, we bottle feed also every late winter, early spring.
Wow.
Any moms that reject their kids or we lose a mom or something, we
Right.
take over and bottle feed every 3 hours.
You set your alarm. Make sure you get up.
No, they
They wake
scream.
you.
They'll scream like a baby, pretty
Oh
much.
my God, they're hungry. Mm-hmm. They know.
Yep. We
Wow.
also farm sit some other farms if they ever go on vacation, like people go on vacation or out of town or something.
We volunteer at a vet clinic.
Once a week as well.
Wow. Is that nearby your house?
Yeah, it's about 15
Nice.
minutes away.
What do you do there at the vet
We
clinic?
shadow the vet who goes on the road. He does both large animal and small animal.
Oh, wow.
And that's what we want to do as well for vet tech. So we follow him around. We carry his equipment. We sometimes help hold down animals. One time we did this is gonna sound gross. We did a neutering of a horse, and we had to hold like his leg up the entire time.
Oh my God.
So yeah.
Oh, that must have been painful. Was it painful for the horse?
No, they were always under anesthesia, but it was
Okay.
more of a we had to remember like not to let go of the rope type of thing, or else
Yeah.
we're gonna hit the guy in the face.
Well, and you have to be strong for that.
Yeah.
I mean, because a horse is no. Listen, how tall are you?
Short. That's all you need to know.
Right.
You get to know nothing else.
That's right. That's right. She's like, you already know too much. I love it. But I mean, the horse is huge.
Yeah, we over time when like working with my dad and also with the vet, we've learned to have a little bit more upper body strength. Also, as babies, because we couldn't walk, we'd always
Right.
have to pull ourselves up a lot.
Right.
So we
Muscles.
You get me in shape.
yeah, exactly.
So you're going to school,
We are.
and
I'm not.
You're not. Okay. So you just go along for the ride,
Yes.
and you're kind of learning,
I'm
by
learning,
listening.
but without paying for it. So that's
Exactly.
what my philosophy is.
I think that's great. It's like 2 for the price of 1.
Exactly. But no, she doesn't technically get the certificate. She has a lot of anxiety and is just not meant for school.
I'm not meant for school.
Right.
So
Do you actually go to class?
Yes.
Okay.
so like right now I'm taking a summer class in at my school. So she's just kind of helps me like be a second set of arms if I need it or something.
Good.
So that's pretty much it.
Or check her work on the microscope because she needs to take off and put on her glasses. So I'm like checking in between when she takes off and puts on her glasses.
What do you do in the meantime? Like, do you play on your phone?
No, I pay attention
You do. Okay.
to help her with her homework later on, later on.
See
and
what a
stuff like
good
that.
sister you are. Right? That's awesome.
Also, just in case the vet asked me anything, so I was like,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah. Well, this way you have that knowledge. That's great. You can't listen. Knowledge is priceless.
Knowledge is power.
It sure is. Oh my God, I love you too. I do. I love you too. So you work. You're going to school. What do you ultimately want to do for a career?
So originally it was work as a dairy operations manager on like a dairy farm for like Hood or Guidus, but now it's more of a we want to work with large and small animals as vet techs.
She got her certification in artificial insemination and embryo transfer for bovine.
Which is
What's that? A pig?
cow. So I got like my like a reproductive certification for cows. A couple
I
months
never
ago.
even knew that existed. Artificial
There's a very
insemination.
big market for that, honestly.
What's that?
It's a very big market for that, honestly.
Wow.
But there's not that many in this part of the country. It's mostly in like
I'm amazed.
the Corn Belt and like out west. But that's what we kind of want to do, just mostly work with cows. But if we have the chance of doing it all,
We'll do it all.
we'll do it all.
Yeah, that's incredible. So you help. I've never heard of that for animals. I didn't even know it existed. You taught me something new.
It's kind of like IVF, but for like animals.
Wow.
Don't you want to get IVF too?
Yeah, I also want to get my certification in IVF for cows as well.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. So you both agree that you want to do this kind of career. That's great.
We've always known since we were really little that we wanted to work with animals.
My mom once brought a like I think National Geographic, like little frog that you can take out its insides and then put it where it should be.
Yeah.
And we were fascinated with that for like a good 3 months until she was like, you do nothing else but this. Go outside.
But you love animals. You grew up with animals.
Yep.
Absolutely.
See, my kids also, and myself, we save anything and everything we can save. I actually saved a rattlesnake and
cool.
a copperhead.
That's cool.
And a copperhead.
I'm scared of
Yeah,
those
that was
type
kind of
snakes.
stupid. I should have run, but it was getting a little mad at me. I was trying to like shoo it away. You don't shoo a snake away, especially a copperhead or a rattlesnake, or both. Yeah, or both. One time I was driving and I had my kids were younger and there was a possum that was hit and it was on the side of the road, and I love all animals, like I cry, and it was hit and all the babies came out of the pouch, or I shouldn't say all of them. There were babies that came out of the pouch. They're like gummy bear size.
Yep.
You've seen them.
They're marsupials, so yeah, they live in the
in the pouch. So I got out of the car. It was raining. My son was on his way I was bringing him to t-ball practice, and I was a little nervous because I never did this before. I took a bag, a supermarket bag that I had in the trunk, a clean one, and I put my hand in the pouch, and I literally pulled as many as I could. My heart was, people are driving by staring at me like, what are you doing with that thing? My hand was inside, the poor possum. And I was able to pull out like 10 or 12 of them, and they fit in my hand.
Oh, wow.
But they died. Because they said that they think blood got in through, that they suckled on blood.
Sepsis.
Yeah.
Exactly. But I brought these babies. I didn't know what to do with them. I'm driving with them in my hand. I drop off my son. A friend of mine was watching my son. I found a nature center. I called everywhere, literally one hand. And we didn't have, the internet wasn't as big then.
Yeah.
And I'm driving all around. Finally, I drive to the place, and literally, still in my hand. I was trying to keep him warm.
Yeah.
I tried.
Well, that's all you can do.
Exactly. I love your attitudes.
Thank you.
Like I do. I just love you. You two are fight. Can I be your friend?
Yes. Well, I thought we were.
We are friends.
Oh,
No, but
don't
I mean, moving forward, I want to hang out with you.
Oh, go.
I do. You're a lot of fun.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Let me ask you now, you both work. So do you both get a paycheck?
Technically, yes. With the goat farm, she pays us individually.
Nice.
With my dad, it's kind of like we get paid in tacos.
Tacos. I love tacos.
We mostly just work with our parents just to lighten the load for them. We don't really. Obviously, I know they should pay us and all that kind of thing. We don't really let. We don't let them.
Family. No.
Yeah.
You listen. You have to help each other.
So, but we
work together.
Yeah, no, we just help them
Yeah.
out to lighten the load. But with
Yeah.
our godmother who owns the goat farm, she pays us individually.
Right.
But Abby and Brittany had this lawsuit type of thing.
And they said that it depends on the employer. I guess they get to decide or something like that.
Oh, really?
So if it's like a computer job, I guess we can do it individually. But if it's just like a grunt work type of thing, because we're each doing the task jointly, I guess we can be paid as one unit. But technically, we both have to pay taxes and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So yeah.
Yeah. I mean, because you had mentioned you have a license, you have an ID.
Mm-hmm.
Right. You have 2 brains. Right?
Well, half of one.
Or 2 halves of a whole idiot.
Oh, Lupita, you're funny.
Thank you.
You are funny. Let me ask you, if there was anything that you could share with people, any advice you could give anyone, what would it be? I'm putting you on the spot.
Honestly, life is very hard, but it is what you make of it. It's meaningless, but if you put a meaning to it, it means something.
Yeah.
Life sucks. That's it. But It's
But-
great sometimes.
But you know, I see these beautiful smiles in your faces, and I just see two happy, beautiful ladies.
Thank you.
I do. I do. Who've accomplished so much. You know, you prove nothing should get in your way. Nothing.
We gotta roll with the punches.
That's it. That's it. Whatever life deals you, whatever hands, you keep plowing through, and you do. I'm just so impressed with the two of you.
We're just living out of spite at this point.
Yeah, honestly.
I love it. Out of spite. I just love your attitudes. Feisty. How does your mom deal with this? The sassiness.
She has the same personality, so we're all right.
Well, listen, I saw videos of your family, and your dad was hilarious. He was on the lawnmower,
Yep.
and hilarious.
That's where Lupita gets her humor from.
Yeah.
So tell everybody, if you can, because we're coming to an end for the show, but tell everybody where they can find you.
You can find us on YouTube under Carmen and Lupita. What else do I have? Oh, TikTok under Carmen and Lupita. Instagram, I have no idea.
Carmen and Lupita. Just Google Carmen and Lupita, right?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. There'd be a lot more like in depth if like people have questions and stuff like that are a lot more personal. I guess they can look us up and find
Right.
the questions on the internet.
Right. Right.
But yeah,
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Well, thank you so much.
thank you for having
you.
us.
Really, thanks for making the drive. Thanks for being so, responsive to me. And I know I was hassling you or bothering you, through your birthday weekend. I didn't know.
Not at all.
But I would have come to celebrate with you, next year. I'll be there.
Next year, absolutely,
Yes,
yeah.
I'll be there. And again, I give good presents.
Oh, thank you.
So thank you both for being on the show.
Thank you.
Really, it was an honor.
Thank you.
It's your honor.
Likewise, thank you.
You're welcome. So I'm going to finish with my final thoughts. Final thoughts here. Beauty comes in all shapes and sizes, and I think the girls said it perfectly. Carmen and Lupita said it perfectly. No matter what life throws your way, deal with it. Just deal with it, right? Especially coming from Lupita. And the show, it is what it is. So thanks for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed the show. I know I sure did, and I will see you next week. Thanks for tuning in. Remember, comment, like, and share so you can win a copy of my book, and you can help share and spread the word. So get Carmen and Lupita's beautiful faces out there. We'll see you next week.
Live your life like a dreamer. Fly all over the world. Open yourself so the world